Pakistan, what can happen to them? What can go wrong for them? It can go wrong because 6 consecutive test matches they have lost. Compound their woes at home, they have not won at home for 3 years. And scoring 556, they have become the first nation in test history to lose by an innings. Imagine, this is the current situation of Pakistan. And after their innings and 47-run loss in Multan, this is the scenario for them. They have slipped to the bottom of the World Test Championship points table. India are on top with 74.24. Australia are second, Sri Lanka are third, England are fourth after this victory that they have had in Multan, and Pakistan are right at the bottom with 16.67. Now they only have 6 tests remaining. Now which are the 6 tests that Pakistan are going to face? 2 versus England now at home, which they are going to play. Multan and Karachi, these are the venues that they are expected. Multan definitely the second test. Third test match will also happen. 2 versus South Africa away. Now those 2 will be very, very important. 2 versus West Indies at home. So Pakistan will end their WTC cycle in January when they play the 2 tests versus the West Indies. 6 consecutive losses, can they turn their fortunes around? Well, they will have to, because despite being at the bottom of the WTC championships, they are mathematically, lots of permutations and combinations will have to go their way in order to ensure that they come to the final. They are still in contention, but only mathematically. Now, what are the scenarios that needs to work for Pakistan in order to ensure that they can make it to a very unlikely WTC final in 2025 at Lord's? Scenario number 1, which looks the toughest of the lot: win all 6 tests remaining. They have to win the next 2 versus England, win the next 2 which is away at South Africa, and 2 versus the West Indies. Now they are not won at home for the last 3 years, could extend to the 4th year. They have never won a test series in South Africa. 2 versus the West Indies seems likely, but just winning 2 tests, just winning 1 test, just winning 5 tests will not do. Even if they win 6 tests, the percentage, the maximum percentage points that Pakistan can get is 52.4. Now remember, in previous editions of the WTC cycle, you needed 60 percentage points to secure the final. But last 2 WTC cycles, if you look at it, even this WTC cycle, it seems to be an anomaly, because even if you get to 58, it will still happen. Last year in the WTC cycle, 58 was the cutoff. Here seems to be like 60 or 55 might be the cutoff. 55 also might be enough, provided other things go their way. Even if Pakistan wins 6, their hopes are still not in their hands, because Australia have got 7 tests remaining, 5 versus India, 2 versus Sri Lanka. Australia have to lose final at home. They have to lose the BGT final. Then hope Sri Lanka lose to South Africa and Australia. Australia must win 2-0 in Sri Lanka, lose final at home. WI beat Bangladesh, RSA draw Bangladesh. This is the scenario that is there. Now, Australia getting whitewashed at home is next to impossible in a 5-match series. They have never been whitewashed final in a test series. The closest they came to a whitewash was 5-1 in a 6-test series in England in 1978. But that too, they won 1 test in Melbourne. This scenario is impossible. Hope SL lose to RSA and Australia. 6 tests, I am saying Pakistan beats South Africa. SL lose to RSA and Oz will mean their PCT will get dented. WI beat Bangladesh, RSA draw Bangladesh. That is the only way possible for Pakistan. Another favor if New Zealand beat England. because New Zealand just have 3 more tests remaining, and that is against New England. They'll play 3 in India, but I know for a fact that New Zealand beating India in a test series in India with the current form of the Indian cricket team, again, practically impossible. Logically, anything is possible. So, Pakistan have to win 6 tests. PCT, they can max now get to only 52.4. If they don't win any, if they don't win one more, if they win only 5 out of 6 or 4 out of 6, gone. They are mathematically also not in the fray. Australia losing all games to India, not happening. By the barest of, if you look at it, even by our wildest of imaginations, it's not happening. SL lose to RSA and Oz, maybe that could happen. But SL at home are staging a resurgence. WI beat Bangladesh, possible. RSA draw Bangladesh, 50-50. That could dent even South Africa's prospects also. So, only very mathematically, they are very much in fray for the WTC. But the results that have to go their way, all but impossible. Pakistan have not won a series in South Africa, neither have they managed to win so many games against them. In fact, Australia losing all their games in against India, not happening. Not at all happening by this stretch. So, Pakistan, unfortunately, in this WTC cycle, they can all but bid goodbye. Mathematically only, they are still within a chance, provided they win all 6 tests and all the other results go their way. But we have seen Pakistan can't even win at home. So, it's an uphill task for them. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.